Have you ever wondered what it would be like to leave a little piece of yourself behind? A feeling that just hangs in the air long after you've gone? Well, today, we're diving into a really powerful psychological strategy. It's called the Cinderella Technique.
So here's the big question. How do you make your presence felt even when you're not actually there? We're not just talking about a memory. We're talking about creating a feeling and an echo of you that stays in the room.
And the secret to this? It's a fascinating concept called a living anchor. And no, this isn't about just forgetting your keys. This is a deliberate, super subtle strategy for linking a physical thing to a powerful emotion.
Okay, so let's get into it. Part 1 is what we'll call the art of presence. The whole idea here is to very strategically, very tactically infuse a tiny piece of his world, his physical and sensory world, with a little reminder of you.
This is where that idea of a sensory flash comes in, and it's so powerful. See, a living anchor isn't just a lost earring. It's something you choose on purpose to trigger an involuntary emotional recall. It's basically classical conditioning, right? So when he sees it, he doesn't just think, oh, she was here. He actually re-experiences the feeling of being with you.
And executing this is actually a super simple 3-step process. First, you accidentally leave a small personal item behind. Then, when he inevitably finds it and gets in touch, you reframe the entire situation. You tell him, keep it for now. It's a souvenir of me. And just like that, you've turned a simple lost item into this playful, deliberate gift. It's not a mistake anymore. It's a marker of your time together.
But here's the thing. Not all anchors are created equal. To be really, truly effective, your anchor has to tap directly into his senses. And that brings us to your sensory toolkit.
You know, there's some really cool biology behind this. Our senses of smell and taste are literally hardwired directly to the brain's hubs for memory and emotion, the limbic system. It's a neurological shortcut that makes this whole technique just so potent. It creates an almost instant, powerful connection between a sensation and you.
First up, let's talk about olfactory anchors. Scent. This is probably the most powerful and classic example. I mean, just imagine him finding your scented hand cream by his sink, or catching a whiff of an aromatherapy sachet you tucked away. Or maybe it's your scarf left on his passenger seat. Every single time he catches that specific smell, his brain just involuntarily pulls up a memory of you. It's a subconscious trigger he literally can't ignore.
Okay, now for a more advanced, kinda next-level move, the gustatory anchor, which is all about taste. Here's the idea. You use a very specific, maybe even an unusual flavor of gum right before you kiss him. Then later, you leave a pack of that exact same gum in his car. Now, every time he sees or tastes that flavor, his brain is triggered to recall the phantom sensation of your kiss. It's a brilliant way to link a simple taste to a really powerful, intimate memory. But listen, this isn't all about seduction and playing games. Practical anchors are about something else entirely. They're about demonstrating your value. Leaving a really nice high-quality mug for his morning coffee or a cozy blanket draped over a sofa, these things aren't just reminders. They actively suggest that you're someone who adds comfort and quality and care to his life. You're subtly making his world just a little bit better, even when you're not around. All right, now we're going to level up to the most sophisticated application of this whole technique. We're moving beyond his personal spaces and right into his professional world. This is the master-level office muse strategy.
Okay, so this is so much bigger than leaving your lipstick behind. We're talking about emotional reframing. You take something that already makes him proud, say a photo of a place he loves or an award sitting on a shelf, and you enhance it. You find a beautiful frame for that photo or a really tasteful display for that award. Now, every single time he looks at that object for a hit of motivation, he's also going to see your thoughtfulness and your support. You've literally anchored yourself directly to his ambition.
But through all of these different strategies, there is one golden rule that holds this entire technique together. You absolutely have to master the art of subtlety.
And this quote just says it all. The crucial point here is that your goal isn't to invade his space. It's to seamlessly integrate these small, pleasant reminders into his life. Every item should feel like a whisper, not a shout. You are infusing his life with your essence, not just cluttering it up with your stuff.
So, that really leaves just one final question for you to think about. If you were going to do this, if you were going to leave a lasting, truly lingering presence, what carefully chosen souvenir of you would you leave behind?
You can find the electronic version of book She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain at wishforlove.org.